As I've gotten deeper and deeper into self improvement and specifically mental health, I have begun to realize a huge lie in this entire space that is told by almost all of these self improvement YouTubers who don't really care about your self improvement, your mental health, and they just want to make money. This lie is such a big one and causes so many people to have stunted progress, to quit self improvement, to think it doesn't work for them, or to really downgrade or what's the word for it? Downgrade, I guess, your mental health state after it doesn't really improve. And I really do not want this to happen to anyone, but especially if you're watching my channel, this should not be something that happens to you because I am here to make self improvement a more healthy space, something that anybody can get into without feeling intimidated and brought down by the people around them. And, you know, if you are watching these people who are telling these lies, or you are one of these people saying these lies, you should really get out of there really quickly. The lie being that junk food, video games, porn, and all that are the problem. They're not. They are symptoms of the problem, which is poor mental health. Because, as sure, these are bad habits that will waste your time and will decrease your mental health. The reason we do them is as a cope to escape reality because our mental health is so bad in the real world. If we improved our mental health and was able to be happy in the real world, you would see that these things are already going to be decreased because you don't really feel the urge and need to get the comfort from eating a bunch of junk food and feeling sick to your stomach, or the excitement of watching porn and jerking off, because we're already so happy and healthy with ourselves. We understand we don't need these things. So we don't want to focus as much on removing these bad habits as we just want to focus on improving our mental health, because all the problems that come from your life are really just a symptom of poor mental health. And if we can fix that, everything will change for you. You know, if we try and treat the symptoms, like if we say, oh, go on No Nut November, or try and not eat junk food for a week straight, sure, things might get a little bit better, but it's just like a sickness, like the flu. If you only treat the symptoms, sure, maybe your nose won't be as runny or your cough won't be as bad, but the virus is still inside of you, attacking you and making you less healthy. It's the same thing with mental health. Think of treating, like, maybe going on a no-fap streak instead of meditating as, you know, removing the cough, taking a cough drop. Yet, maybe meditation would be taking an antibiotic that kills all the germs in your body and gets that bad stuff out of you, because meditation will improve your mental health, because it is probably the most important and most talked about part of mental health, because it will build your ability to focus in the present moment. Because right now at 8:17 a.m. on Sunday morning, I am recording videos when I didn't want to. I don't feel like it. Uh, I stayed up late yesterday talking with my parents about something. I really don't feel great. I had a sickness that I'm getting over right now, and I didn't want to do this, but the meditation has helped me stay focused, stay persistent, stay patient, and push through to record my third video of this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it really will help you just build focus, presence, patience, and importantly, emotional awareness. That ability to step back from your own mind, assess your thoughts, and think, is this really an important thought? Do I need this thought? Is it helping me? And to push the ones that don't help away, just slip them under the rug and out the door, because they're not beneficial. And with meditation, it becomes so much easier to recognize thoughts that are unimportant and thoughts that are important, emotions that are bad and good, and to just not accept the ones that are bad because they don't help. But this is all from a great video on mental health that I did a while ago, where Not gonna lie, I shifted around a bunch because it was dark and Wi-Fi wasn't working, but it's still a really good video nevertheless, and you should really watch at it, but I'm just giving you a quick overview of it right now. The next one is sleeping well because poor sleep can really wreck your brain, especially as teenagers, can wreck your brain's development. It'll make you feel tired all the time, and it can hurt your cognitive function with things like school, work, problem solving. It'll make you more irritable. So just getting a good sleep will make you feel less tired, will make you feel like you can push through. Like, you ever had that feeling when you get a good sleep and you know that wake up and suddenly everything makes sense to you? Your brain is fresh. There's no like fog around in your mind. You're just sharp, ready there all the time because that's what good sleep will do to you. But you need to make sure that you are doing things to get good sleep, like gratitude journal. I do this before I sleep every day because it removes my anxiety with school, work, swimming, anything like that. And it helps me focus on all the good in the world. It makes me very happy seeing everything that people are doing for me. And it really puts me in a happy state instead of a sad state when going to sleep, and it makes it a lot easier to go to sleep. And especially with gratitude journaling, it will help you see the positive in the world because as humans, we will automatically like always see the worst in people. Like if someone has maybe wearing a ski mask, we'll immediately think they're a robber, other than maybe just a joke or a dare or something, because our minds will always assume the worst. So when we can gratitude journal and make our outlook more positive, our minds will start to think more positively, and our entire outlook on the world and on everything around us will be more positive. So we will be more positive. We'll be more positive to other people that want to be around us. We'll have more friends. It's really like a snowballing effect just by writing a couple sentences of what you're grateful for every day. Then there's thought checks. These are done in the morning after you wake up, and it helps you identify problems with your mind and body and give you the building blocks to fix it. Like if you can find that a lot of days you're tired because you stayed up late, that is a very important thing that you find with the thought checks, and you might not have been able to recognize otherwise. Maybe you're too oblivious to realize it. And you can start to fix that because you realize through your thought checks, oh shoot, I have 5 days this week that say I'm tired, I stayed up late. So something like that can really help you just really figure out what's wrong, because I've had one where I was mad at a friend who would constantly like tease me for eating a lot of eggs in the morning and eating chicken at lunch every day. And I realized that he was a problem for me because he was teasing me about being healthy, which is a terrible thing to do. And if you're a good friend, you would never tease someone about something trying to do to be healthier, no matter if they're a total Jeffrey or the best looking guy in the world. You always need to be supporting everybody around you because that's the only way everybody improves. But back to the point, I saw that problem and I was able to kind of push him away and, still be nice to him, be friendly with him, but not hang out with him as much and not chill around with him because I didn't like him. And exercise will also improve your mental health because it will make you feel more confident. Because, as someone who has been like very active for all of his life, having that ability to know I can beat someone up or I can run away from an issue or I have the better stamina than everybody else or I can run faster than everybody else. It is very nice to know that because your confidence skyrockets when you know, oh yeah, I'm good. And that's what exercise does. But also with weightlifting, I constantly show off my muscles on this channel. I'll show off my muscles to my friends because it makes me feel great to have like big muscles that I can show off to everybody and they be impressed with it, which builds my confidence even more because I have the big muscles, which build my confidence, and then people are impressed by it. So my confidence up here when my baseline is down here. So exercise can really compound into huge builds a confidence and then eventually improving your mental health because you see yourself in the mirror instead of thinking, ugh, who is this flabby B word? You see yourself as good job, you did good. But also, martial arts is a very, very important thing for building mental health because one, mental health is a huge part of martial arts and building confidence, respect, and kindness is a very important part, especially where I go martial arts. That is very important to them. But it also gives you that security in your own body, knowing that if things ever go sideways, you can defend yourself and maybe you can defend your future wife as well. But it won't be easy. Just like everything on self improvement, you're not going to want to do these things all the time. They're going to sound stupid. You're going to think they're silly. And just like everything else, it's going to really be hard to especially get into it, but then continue to push hard every day to improve your mental health because it will seem stupid, especially at a bad mental health state. Your brain will not want to do these hard things at all. So your brain will push like, oh, it's stupid. It doesn't work. I don't really want to do it. Why are we doing this? Why can't we do it shorter? Things like that, where you need to think, no, I know what you're doing. And we need to do this so you can be better. And then push through, finish these activities every day, and make sure that you are really trying your best every day to improve your mental health as much as possible because you will only succeed at anything if you do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Bye.